Welcome to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
Take a quick look around you right now. Your phone, maybe your computer, even the smart device that might be playing this. It's undeniable, isn't it?
Yeah, everything's becoming so digital.
Exactly. We connect, we learn, entertain ourselves, manage finances. It's all happening in this virtual realm.
It is?
But as we kind of embrace all that, have you ever paused, to consider what might be getting overshadowed or maybe lost?
That's a really, really important question.
Yeah.
And it sets the stage perfectly for our deep dive today. Because while the digital world is, incredibly powerful, our mission here is to sort of peel back those layers.
Right.
And uncover the fundamental significance, the enduring importance of interacting with and manipulating the physical world, the stuff around us.
That's it, exactly. Today we're diving deep. We're looking at insights from a really thought-provoking essay called The Importance of Physical Objects in Shaping the Economy. And our goal, really, is to explore how these tangible aspects of life—
Yeah, the hands-on things.
Right, through invention, creation, modification of actual physical objects, how these things remain absolutely critical.
Not just for the economy, right? Yeah.
Not just for economic vitality or societal development, but, and this is key, for building genuine community resilience, too.
Okay, that's a great focus.
So, let's jump right in.
Let's do it.
Okay, so when we think innovation, maybe our minds jump straight to software, AI breakthroughs, things like that.
Sure, that's common.
But if we dig a bit deeper, how does, true innovation actually start? Where does it emerge from?
Well, what's really compelling, and something the essay highlights, is how often economic growth really springs from manipulating physical materials.
Ah, okay. So not just code or algorithms?
Not always, no. It's often about getting your hands dirty, quite literally. That direct interaction with tangible stuff is what sparks discovery a lot of the time.
Precisely. I mean, you just consider the journey of almost any product you use every day.
Like what?
Well, your smartphone, maybe, or a kitchen appliance.
Okay.
Inventors, creators, from artisans working with clay to engineers designing microchips. They're constantly using their hands and minds.
Right, to design and refine actual objects.
Objects that meet real human needs. And these aren't just gadgets, are they?
No, they're more than that. They're like physical manifestations of ideas.
Exactly. And they transform how we live, open up huge new markets.
Each physical object, it kind of represents this convergence, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Creativity, technical skill, and very direct problem solving. And this isn't just about making things convenient for us as consumers.
Yeah.
It directly stimulates job creation, industry growth, often in really complex, intricate ways.
Yeah. The essay pointed out how a single innovation in physical manufacturing can trigger this whole ripple effect. Suddenly there's demand for new materials, specialized labor.
Right. Even completely new service industries to support it all. Production, distribution.
And without that physical object kind of anchoring everything, a lot of that economic scaffolding, it just wouldn't exist, would it?
It really wouldn't. It needs that tangible core.
And here's something I found particularly insightful, this idea of the power of tinkering.
Ah, yes. Hands-on experimentation.
Exactly. The essay really emphasized this. This process allows for what people often call rapid prototyping, iteration.
Right. You can literally test out ideas, feel the design in your hand, stress test it.
See how it works in the real world.
And refine it, in real time.
That tactile feedback, that physical feedback, it must be crucial.
Oh, absolutely. Unlike a purely virtual model, right? A physical prototype instantly reveals things.
Like what kind of things?
Well, ergonomic flaws, maybe material weaknesses, or just unforeseen ways people interact with it. Things you might miss on a screen.
Okay, I see.
And this sort of grassroots, iterative approach often lets you bypass some of the bureaucratic delays.
Right, the red tape that can slow down more formal development.
Exactly. It allows new ideas to kind of flourish and adapt quickly. It fosters this agile environment where practical solutions emerge from that direct physical engagement.
Okay, so moving beyond the individual inventor or the tinkerer, what about the broader economic picture? This focus on creating tangible things. It's clearly not just about one person's idea. It creates a much wider ripple effect, you said.
Absolutely. The act of creating physical objects, it doesn't just fuel individual creativity, though it does do that.
Right.
It has this profound impact on economies, both local and global.
So how does that play out?
Well, think about craft industries, for example. Their enduring appeal.
Yes, the deep dive definitely highlighted that, how craft industries really emphasize the value of handmade goods.
Yeah, and these aren't just, quaint hobbies.
No, not at all.
They cultivate local artisans. They contribute significantly to community identities.
How so? Like preserving skills.
Yeah, preserving traditional skills, or maybe fostering unique local aesthetics. And often they operate on principles like sustainability, ethical production.
Which attracts certain consumers, right? People who want quality, authenticity.
Precisely. They're creating this distinct economic niche based on tangible value.
It's fascinating, too, how the source mentioned that engaging with physical creation, it sort of inherently increases the need for money and the circulation of money within a community.
Yes, while also contributing to human investment in that society.
Meaning,
resources get put directly into skills development, into materials sourced locally, into local labor. It's very direct investment.
okay. And you also see this playing out in the maker movement, don't you?
Definitely. That's a huge cultural trend now. All about DIY projects, small-scale production.
Right. The maker movement really seems to underscore the value of those hands-on skills.
Oh, absolutely. Things like woodworking, metalworking, electronics, even textile arts.
It sort of empowers individuals, doesn't it? To experiment, innovate, produce things for themselves or for their local communities.
Exactly. You're effectively building this grassroots economy.
And that doesn't just boost personal fulfillment, although that's part of it.
No, it stimulates local economies in a very real way. Creates actual demand for materials, for tools, for shared workshops.
It's like a whole ecosystem.
A complete kind of self-sustaining ecosystem built around making tangible things.
Okay, so we've talked innovation, we've talked economics, but what about the social side?
Ah, yes. Beyond the economics, physical objects play this really crucial role, often overlooked, I think, in shaping our social dynamics.
How we connect with each other.
Exactly. Fostering community engagement. How do tangible things actually weave us together?
Well, it's quite remarkable how physical spaces themselves become these catalysts for connection.
You mean like workshops?
Yeah, the deep dive explored how shared spaces, things like maker spaces or community workshops, they aren't just places to get work done.
No, they're more like hubs.
Exactly. Vibrant hubs that foster collaboration, knowledge sharing. You see people from all sorts of backgrounds coming together, hands-on, learning new skills, troubleshooting projects together.
And that process, that shared activity, it just organically nurtures this strong sense of belonging, doesn't it? A collective purpose.
It literally reinforces social ties. It encourages collective problem solving.
It really demonstrates that when people physically build something or create something together, they're simultaneously building a stronger community fabric.
And it goes beyond those structured workshops too, right?
Yeah.
Think about physical activities like team sports or communal art projects.
Right. They all center around tangible objects. A ball, a canvas, paint, tools.
And through that object, they promote teamwork, communication in a very direct, physical way.
A really powerful example is when a community comes together to, say, build a new playground or organize the local festival. They're physically manipulating their environment.
Changing it together.
Transforming it through collective effort into a shared space for enjoyment, for interaction. It's that tangible act of building something together.
So, okay, as we kind of wrap up this deep dive, and we're navigating this increasingly digital world, what are the main takeaways here?
Well, I think, in essence, what this exploration shows us is that the importance of, manipulating the physical plane, engaging with material objects, it stretches far beyond just buying and selling things.
Right, beyond mere economic transactions.
Yeah, it embodies the very spirit of innovation, like we discussed. It provides a really robust foundation for local economies. And it fosters these profoundly deep community connections.
So it's really essential then. We need to recognize and maybe celebrate the value of the tangible world around us.
Absolutely essential, especially now in a society that's increasingly focused on screens, on algorithms, emphasizing hands-on creativity, encouraging investment in physical skills. That's not only going to drive, hopefully, more sustainable economic growth.
But it also enhances our social fabric.
Significantly enhances our social fabric. Yes.
So by consciously embracing the material world, the act of creation, we can maybe forge a future that harmonizes things.
Exactly. A future that beautifully harmonizes technological innovation with deep human connection.
Which should ultimately lead to a society that's more resilient, more vibrant.
More grounded, perhaps.
Yes. Okay, so here's a final thought maybe for you listening.
Mm-hmm.
Given everything we've talked about revaluing the physical world, how might you personally engage more with tangible creation?
Or physical community building in your own life.
Yeah. What's maybe one small step you could take? Something to think about.
And just one last insight from the essay itself.
Okay.
The perspective comes from an author who seems to have experience in both worlds, the sort of contractual service domain and the product domain, the making of things.
Ah, so they see both sides.
Exactly. And it's just a subtle but I think powerful reminder that balancing the intangible with the tangible, that might be where the most impactful innovations really lie.
Something to mull over as you go about your day.